hold on to your butts because we're not out of the storm yet. It looks like we could possibly be seeing even further downtrend in the cryptocurrency market, or at least this is the perspective view from CZ, who is the CEO of Binance. I will have a link to this article down in the description below. I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you to go do your own research. And with that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into the news. Title of the article is Binance CEO warns FTX fall will have cascading effects. Speaking at a conference in India, the Financial Times has reported Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao's warning that the fall of FTX will have, quote, cascading effects. A crisis could be on the horizon, according to the CEO, with the falling crypto platform as the first domino. The news of FTX's tragic deterioration has been inescapable this week, compounded by today's revelation that the crypto trading platform has filed for bankruptcy and seen the resignation of CEO Sam Bankman-Fried. Changpeng Zhao has warned, however, that there will be effects. So, crypto market entering into a crisis. The Financial Times reported that the Binance executive has likened the current events in the crypto market to the 2008 financial crisis. Moreover, stating it was, quote, an accurate analogy to what has taken place this week. Zhao continued, with FTX going down, we will see cascading effects, especially for those close to the FTX ecosystem. They will be negatively affected. Zhao has been the first to vocalize a very real concern for the industry. There are, after all, bound to be effects felt from one of the biggest crypto exchange platforms plummeting to near oblivion. The Binance CEO is also not convinced that the current situation of FTX is an isolated incident. Zhao added, quote, a few other projects are going to be in similar situations. I think it will take a couple of weeks for most of them to come out. The downfall of FTX has been unlike anything the crypto market has seen before. Moreover, reports of misuse of customer assets and Binance themselves backing out of a deal to acquire the now disgraced platform only continue the fracture of confidence. Despite the grim prognosis, Zhao assured listeners that the fate of cryptocurrency is not decided by this. Conversely, Zhao stated the market will heal itself. So what is my perspective view on this? Again, I'm not a financial advisor, not financial advice. Taking a look at the circumstances right now, there are definitely some uncertainties on the table. First off is that we know that of FTX and FTX US, they have filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. I went into more details on this in another video. Also, with BlockFi, things are not looking good for them as they have temporarily paused, well, maybe temporarily, paused withdrawals on their platform, of which they also have ties back to, you guessed it, FTX. I also have a separate video going into a lot more details regarding that. Then you also have the likes of Alameda Research, and them seemingly having been involved with FTX, those funds now being pushed down, you guessed it, to zero. What other companies? What other companies are potentially involved here? With FTX, we've seen the likes of people like Mr. Wonderful, the man from Shark Tank, very savvy businessman. His association with FTX, he was boasting about it. But to be fair, this caught a lot of people off guard, even those that are extremely close to FTX, such as BlockFi, or at least according to their Twitter account. Again, I have more details on this in a separate video that I recommend that you guys go check out. But the question still comes down to, who else? So I'll go ahead and add it to my list. Sequoia Capital. I did a video just the other day about their association with FTX and how much of a detriment that it is for them. Spoiler alert, it's millions and millions of dollars. Also highly recommend you guys go check out that video. This is a huge mess. And the potential for more dominoes to fall is definitely right around the corner. Because as CZ had mentioned here, we may not know the full results of all this for weeks. Think of it like this. When you have someone such as Justin Sun who's stepping forward saying that possibly he could come in and help with supplying some funding over for that of FTX itself, possibly him looking to try and do an acquisition there, with everything going through the bankruptcy, etc., it's not looking good. Whether or not that even goes through still waits to be seen. But how much is that going to help? And how many other people, again, are tied in on the back end of this? Let's say it doesn't go through, or let's say it does. You could have some players that are on the back end that aren't saying anything right now because they're just waiting to see what happens. If things get saved because some miraculous event takes place, an individual steps forward, they're able to provide capital and they have a game plan, they do some sort of recovery system with this, then okay, great. But lots of things could go wrong. Look at the mess that's going on with Twitter, just as an example. $44 billion of an acquisition that's now being evaluated at around $8 billion over the course of about a week or so, I believe. And it's still not looking good. In fact, there's rumors going around with Twitter that internally there's been discussions of a very real probability of it going bankrupt. Massive layoffs that were taken from that of Twitter themselves, as well as with Meta, aka Facebook, just recently. Right now is a very tough time, but we go through cycles. The question is, how far are we deep in this cycle? A lot of people are freaking out. If you know anything about these trends, that should tell you something. This market has been bad for about a year. So, what happens next? If you subscribe to the channel, you're probably going to know. I'm doing the best that I can to report these updates to you guys. We are very close to 20,000 subscribers. If you're watching this and you have not yet hit subscribe, would love for you to be a part of this channel. I will have a link to this article down in the description below. Again, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Please go do your own research. Also, if you guys would like to use my referral code for that of Webull, this is an opportunity for you to get up to 12 free stocks. All you got to do is open an account. You can get 2 free fractional shares, each valued up to $300. And if you deposit any amount, you could be receiving between 4 to 10 fractional shares, each one of those valued up to $3,000. You're more than likely going to be receiving a stock that's around $3, $4, that kind of a range. I've been using Webull for a while now. You can not only do stocks on their platform, you could also do trades of cryptocurrencies. So it is an opportunity for you with this down market to try and capitalize on this event. If you want to participate in this, the link is in the description below. Feel free to check it out. Again, it's just an option there for you, but nice little promo that they have going on. That's what I got for you guys. Thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. Double shout out thank you to WeLoveSafeMoon.com, Victor Vegas, SafeMoon Oz for being higher level patrons. And also thank you to my YouTube members for your support. If you're new, don't forget to hit subscribe. Would really mean a lot to me. I've been really pushing hard trying to get to this 20,000 subscriber count, and it's been tough. That's all I can really say with that. So just keep it on the grind, trying to stay mellow with everything. If you guys have been really stressed out with everything, my only real recommendation would be try to take your mind off of this stuff if you can. Start exercising more, or exercise in general. That's really been helping me out quite a bit, and just working on a lot of these things that can help you out with your mental stress. You know, being aware of your circumstances mentally is very important. That will have a rippling effect into so many other aspects of your life. But yeah, let's go ahead and wrap up the video there. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. God bless. We'll see you in the next episode.